All right, we are here today to talk about the bench press. My favorite lift of all the big three. So, what we're gonna cover today, we're gonna talk about how to set up, how to cue, and a few common mistakes that everyone seems to be making. So, to get started, we're gonna start with the hand position of the bench. So, I generally have all of my clients start pinky rings on that first inner ring, the knurling, however you want to call it, on the bar. Okay, so that keeps your hands nice and close. So that closeness is going to help our triceps really stay engaged and keep our form kind of nice and tucked. Okay, next thing we're talking about is keeping the back tight and engaged within the lift. Okay, so when you're setting up, right, once you get your hands on the bar, nice and close, you're going to crank your elbows in. Right, your elbows to tuck in. See what that does? Pushes my chest up. Turn aside a little bit here. So when you grab the bar and you crank those elbows in, you want to push your chest up. Right, shoulder blades down and back. The upper back is nice and tight. What I tell all of my clients to do is we're going to try to, when you grab the bar, you're going to shimmy in, right? So you're going to lean a little bit to the right, pull each of those shoulder blades under your body, okay? That's going to engage your back and keep your lats nice and tight through the lift, okay? So, again, hands nice and close, shoulder blades all shimmied in. You're going to take that chest, you're going to push it up. Cool, at the top half of your body. Now for the part everyone forgets about, your feet, okay? Your feet are included in the bench press because we need to have some power coming up from the floor. So once you get your upper body all nice and tucked in, you're gonna take your feet, and now I'm gonna say, start with your heels. So take your heels, bring them close to your butt, and you wanna push your heels as hard as you can to the ground. That push from your heels is gonna get your ass involved in the lift. So as that bar comes in, you're nice and shimmy, hands are nice and close, that bar comes down, 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 down. Obviously you're gonna touch your chest. I would say bottom of sternum, right? Anywhere between this little golden area. Too high, elbows flare up. Too low, it's gonna be kind of awkward, okay? So you can come down, the bar is gonna tap that bottom of your sternum, and when it does, you're gonna push through your heels and then straight off your chest. Now for a couple common cues, a couple pushes here and there to really help the bench feel a little bit more natural, okay? So we're gonna come back to the hand placement of the elbows, right? When you're here and you're having your elbows out, try to imagine bending the bar, okay? You want to try to break that bar right in half. What that does is that's really trying to engage those lats to pull down, right? We try to pull those lats down so it's a lot easier to feel your back muscles engage and hold that tension. So, kind of brings us to our next tip, is to use your lats to break the bar on the way down, okay? So when you bring the bar down to that top of that sternum, use your lats all up under here to slow that momentum down, right? You want to use those to kind of engage, tight, 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 tight. The lats are squeezing all the way here. Then when you hit that sternum, you're using your triceps, pop, to press, okay? So the lats to break, the triceps to press. The lats to break, the triceps to press, okay? One last quick little tip. What we want to do is a lot of times people have a struggle to push their feet into the ground and engage their upper body at the same time. There's a little disconnect. It's kind of weird. So what I want you to imagine is once you get all set up here, now this is before the bar is off the rack. So you're shimming in nice and tight, everything's nice and braced, you're trying to bend the bar. You want to use your feet to try to push your shoulders, right, the top of your upper back. You want to try to push your upper back into the bench, right? Don't try to push the bar so much up. Try to push your torso down into the bench. That'll help you keep, especially if you're having a struggle with your shoulders, right? Pushing yourself down to the bench is gonna help you keep your shoulders back rather than letting your shoulders come plop out, okay? Keep those in mind. What we don't wanna do, we're gonna get into some common errors here, is coming drawing back. You don't want your elbows to flare out, right? Don't be getting the wrong idea. There is a style of bench where you're only having those elbows out to get the maximum pectoral engagement within the bench. We're not trying to achieve that. We're not trying to bodybuild right now. That kind of style is great for dumbbells, not so great with the bench, okay? So, keep the elbows nice and tucked in, but the triceps really do a lot, right? That's your primary pressor here, so it's triceps, okay? What we also want to avoid is missing out those feet, right? It's really easy to get all caught up in the upper body and just let your feet kind of dangle out. You don't want that. You want that constant engagement through your feet. So you're from constant tension from your heel all the way to your fingertips when you're benching, okay? So stick with those three. Elbows nice and tight, chest is pushed up, your back is engaged. You bring it all the way down, right to your sternum. And as you do, you're gonna press through your heels, straight up. Last part there is, see how my shoulders don't move? Right, you come down, 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 your chest is perked up, your shoulder blades are down and back, you come down, and you press. Look at my shoulders, they're not moving, okay? So when you're pressing, what we don't want to do is we don't want to have those shoulders press, 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 press. Huh. There's nothing for us out here. This is just all pain, no gain. This is bad news central, okay? So when we're pressing, you're gonna keep your upper back nice and shrugged in. Those shoulders are pinched down. As you press, you stop with your back still squeezed, okay? So focus on all those three. Keep everything nice and tight. Make sure you press with your triceps. Drive with those feet, and your bench is gonna come a long way, okay?